guitar lesson for Neil Young's Old Man from GuitarMadeEZ.com. The very first thing you want to do is make sure that your guitar is in standard E tuning. And let's begin. The first part of this song, the intro, goes like this. The best way to explain how to play that is to first show you the fingering. So that's your ring finger is going to go on the 6th fret B string, your pointer finger is going to go onto the 5th fret G string, the D and the E are open, the chord sounds like that. Sound familiar? Next, I'm going to play through it without using the palm mute. This intro lick has a very predominant palm mute that's used throughout, but I'm not even going to worry about that. I'm just going to strum through it. What I want you to notice is where I'm hammering on, because that hammer on makes this little riff. My strumming pattern is just down, up, down, up, down, up, but just notice where I place my hammer-ons. Watch very carefully. The song begins with the D plucked open, and then it goes into. Then down to D, pluck D open, then. And what I do is I do a D, but I hammer on this middle finger onto the E string, okay? So when I strum through it, and then I take my pinky and I put that on the 3rd fret E. So 3rd fret on E, along with having that D chord, I just have my pinky on. Then I take it off, and then I take off my middle finger, so basically. I'll play it once more for you. Once you have those hammer-ons down and you figure out the timing by watching that part of the video over and over again a couple times, now all you got to do is whenever you do a down pluck or a down strum, your palm is going to mute the strings. So when the pick comes down, your palm's coming down as well, and when you up strum or upstroke, you're going to let the strings ring. So watch very closely now, okay? So we pluck the D, palm muted, open, and then we go. Not bad, okay? I'll play it for you one more time very slowly. Next we go into the verse, which the verse is when the drums come in and the song picks up a little bit. The chord progression for the verse is D, F, C, G, D, F, C, F. And when I play my F, it's actually not a true F. I think it's an F major 7. So all it is my ring finger on the 3rd fret on the D string, middle finger on the 2nd fret on the G string, my pointer finger's on the 1st fret on the B string, and the E ring's open. So it sounds like that instead of, okay? And when I strum through the verse, I still use a little bit of a palm mute to kind of give me that, you know, subtle Neil Young sound, just like the intro. So I go. The strumming pattern for that was down, 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 up on every single chord I went through. Now if I throw hammer-ons in there, which sometimes I do, and you can hear those on the original recording, I'll hammer on, for example on the D chord, I'll hammer on my pointer finger onto the 2nd fret G string, so it sounds like so. 2nd fret on the G string, or the D chord, I'll hammer on my pointer finger onto the 2nd fret on the G string. For the F, I'm going to hammer on my middle finger onto the 2nd fret on the G string. And then on the C, I'll hammer on the 2nd fret on the D string. And then G, I don't very often hammer on this B note on the 2nd fret on the A string, but you can if you want to. It's just all up to you. Now I'll show you what the verse looks like up until we get to the chorus of the song. So it goes, old man, look at my life, 24 and there's so much more. Live alone in a paradise that makes me think of you. Love life's such a cost, give me things that won't get lost. Now it changes up a little bit. D, C, F, 2 downstrums on G. So D, C, F, 2 downstrums on G. And that's the part that goes, like a coin that won't get tossed, rolling home to you. Now how I go into the chorus of the song is I do this. I go 3rd fret E string, open A, 2nd fret A, 3rd fret A, D open, and I go D, A minor, and then E minor, and G. So it's basically D, A minor, E minor, G. But the timing's a little bit different. So how I play that is I go A minor, then E minor, G. Oh man, take a look at my life, So when I was on the D, I do this little thing where I take my pinky and I put that on the E string, and then I take it off, and then I take my middle finger off, and then I go into A minor, and I play A minor, but then I take my pinky and I put that on the 3rd fret B string, and then I go to E minor, and then I go G. So what? Back into the intro. Alright guys, those are all the parts of the song. All you gotta do now is piece them where they go and have fun with it. Be sure to sing along and you'll sound like Neil Young. Subscribe to my channel, follow me on Twitter, like me on Facebook. If you haven't already, go download my top secret guitar tips from GuitarMadeEZ.com. These guitar tips are great, they're new and improved. I've just made tons of changes, added tons of guitar tips. Check them out guys, you'll love them. And if you really like this lesson and you really like my teaching style when it comes to teaching you how to play guitar, please go to teachmeguitar.GuitarMadeEZ.com and I'll be your guitar teacher. Alright guys, I will see you on the next guitar lesson. Keep rocking. Thanks.